Okay, I am at the world famous Suds. If you've ever seen the movie My Cousin Vinny, this was the store where the robbery occurred. It was shut down for years. They reopened it, shut back down, and reopened it, but it's closed today. Hopefully it's not closed again for good. But anyway, this is the river that they cross, and I am getting ready to jump on a small portion of the Georgia Adventure Trail and run about a 25-mile stretch of it, have lunch in the town of Juliet, and then come back up and then head back to Okay, literally for years I've drove past this church on the way to the lake, and I had no idea that this is a cross intersection for the Georgia Adventure Trail. So if you're looking for the Georgia Adventure Trail, it's Highway 16 in Georgia, and it runs north to south from North Carolina down to the Florida line. If you go back up the road just a little bit, about, I don't know, 500 yards that way, the north side of the trail, or going north or south, but the north side of 16 is that way. So I've drove this before in the truck, and I've drove it in my 4Runner, so I've never done it in the on the bike. So this is the first time riding this on the bike. And I don't know if you can tell here, but that's Georgia 16 running across this way, and we're going to be going southbound. So the Georgia Adventure Trail is a combination of dirt roads and pavement. A lot of dirt. I think probably like 80% of it is gravel and dirt road, sort of like what I'm on. I have drove this section here, not all the way to Florida, but almost all the way to Florida, and the greater majority of the road is like what you're seeing here. There were a couple of areas that could be troublesome, and are marked on the Georgia Adventure Trail map as far as mud holes, and if it's really wet that you may have some issues. So it's a great ride. I haven't done the north part of it yet. That is going to be coming probably pretty soon. So again, we've got 5 of us. They're going to be doing the Smoky Mountain 500. We're going to be starting in Robbinsville, North Carolina on March 25th, and we're going to be taking that route counterclockwise. So this here is just a little more practice for me to get some dirt riding underneath me. I've got 2 new tires on here. I've got a Michelin Ancre Wild tire on the back, and I've got a Tusk D Sport on the front. I just stopped at Suds, aired down a little bit, and this is really my first opportunity to get a good stretch of dirt road on both of these tires and get a feel for them. And this trail runs for a long ways parallel to the Ocmulgee River. I think I've pronounced that correctly. And that's the river to the right. Great river for kayaking, canoeing. And it runs right along the river, so it's a nice scenic route. In the fall time, this would be absolutely beautiful. So there's some nice places out here, and I am really close to Juliet right now. Just picked back up on the Ocmulgee River right here, and Juliet's probably, I don't know, a mile or 2 away. And just in time, because my phone is getting ready to die. Beautiful river view. Of course, the river's yoo-hoo flavored right now because we've had so much rain in Georgia this past couple weeks that the lakes, even our lake, is looks like a big body of yoo-hoo. And back on pavement. So I know we're getting close now. Okay, we made it. We're gonna go over to Juliet. Like I said, this is where they filmed the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. The old, I guess that's the old powerhouse over there. I'm not really sure what that is. There's the Okamogi, nice and brown. But this is a cool little town. Got a little nice roadside park there that you can stop. I don't think you can camp there, but you can stop and chill out. And this is downtown Juliet, Georgia. I think the Whistle Stop Cafe might be open today, hopefully so, because probably go in and have lunch. Cool little town. Man, this sucks, but I think all the restaurants are closed. Swing back around and see. Alright, beautiful little ride on the Georgia Venture Trail to get down to Juliet. Note to self, all the restaurants are closed, I guess, during the week. Like I said, it's probably pretty much a weekend place. Let me pull down in the little park here and see what the rules are for it. No camping overnight. First thing you see. No drugs, no alcohol, no guns, no overnight camping. I think that about covers everything. And if you've seen the movie, there's a scene where the kids are walking across the top of the dam. That is the top of the dam there. It looks like it's, from the movie, probably 9-foot drop that goes down, but you see the water's raging or rushing pretty good on the other side. So anyway, nice little stop if you want to stop and cook your lunch or whatever, in case the town's... Okay, so this is the loop that I skipped that I've drove before, and this might be the loop that has the creek on it. I'm not sure. My phone is getting ready to die because I'm not getting a charge for some reason, but I do have my backup navigation running in my pocket on my phone that actually is my phone. So this will be a good little road. It's rocky, so it's gonna be a little bit slow going. I sort of remember this, and this will loop me back into, well, actually this is the main trail, but it'll loop me back into where I came from. This, woo, little sandy there. This might be the creek trail, I'm not sure. Definitely rockier. I did lower the air pressure down on the tires, but still spinning around. Yeah, this solid rock here is pretty freshly laid. I don't remember this being this rocky when I drove it. All right, back along the river and almost done with this section. I double back. I'll look at the guide map when I get back, because my phone's still actually tracking, and I'll plot out how many miles I did. I want to say it is roughly around 25 miles to get from Georgia Highway 16 down to Juliet, but it's all dirt except for like a quarter mile, half mile section of pavement. I think it's Highway 83 that you have to jump on, but other than that, it's a nice ride. That road that I did pass, without a doubt, was the loop road. So next time I come down, which will probably be sometime next week, I'm going to come out for another, try to do a long ride, because right now I'm about 96 miles into this ride, which is probably a little more than half of a day of riding that I'll be doing on Smoky Mountain 500. Broken legs feeling good, hands are feeling good, butt cheeks, feeling it a little bit for sure. But standing up like this, taking periodic 10-minute breaks every now and then, I think it's going to be doable. Like I said, I'll be 63 here in just about a month, so not as quite as spry as I used to be. So do things a little bit smaller doses these days. But what a beautiful day for a ride. And first time riding with my USW backpack. It's a hydration pack. I ordered one. They sent me the wrong one. The one they originally sent me was only for like a 43-inch chest. So if you do go through USW and you're a bigger guy, or you're wearing adventure jackets and that kind of thing, you definitely need to make sure that you do the sizing for the adventure fit. I believe the adventure fit goes up to 55-inch chest circumference. I mean, I forgot about this thing even being on. I sort of having to remind myself that I need to drink to stay hydrated. But this is a 4-liter bag. I put 3 bottles of water in it, and I honestly couldn't feel the weight, and the support it gives you is awesome. I definitely am gonna have to flush through a few times, or start riding with like Gatorade or Powerade or something like that, because drinking the water, since it's a new bag, man, I'm tasting that rubber bag taste. So for a while I will probably be running some kind of Powerade or something through it, just to mask the taste a little bit. But as far as comfort, man, this thing cannot be beat. Not cheap. I think they're $139, but I will tell you this, it's worth it. Like I said, I've completely forgot that I'm even got it on my back, and had to force myself a couple times to grab the mouth tube and take some sips of water. So definitely a home run by USW as far as their hydration packs. And I am back where I started, at the old historic church. So that's the end of the Georgia Adventure Trail that I'm doing today. I'm probably about 60-65 miles from home. I will grab some side dirt roads on the way home, but I got a feeling that this GoPro is going to die pretty soon. But I just wanted to show you guys the entrance to the north side of the Smoky Mountain, or not the Smoky Mountain, of the Georgia Adventure Trail. So it almost crisscrosses right from the church, and you would go down that way there. I've never rode any part of that. Next time I come for a long ride, that's what I will end up doing. So anyway, like I said, I got a feeling that this GoPro battery is probably gonna dump on me, and the other one's completely dead. I don't know if I grabbed the wrong one or just got an issue with it. But anyway, it's been a good ride, and looking forward to the Smoky Mountain ride here in another, I guess, 9 days. Looks like we're going to be for some cold, wet weather, so hopefully the 2-week forecast clears up from what we are looking at right now. Anyway, until next time, ride safe.